Farm-to-table food made with love and purpose. That is the mission of Molly's in St. Bonifacius.
St. Bonifacius.
St. Bonnie's, as they call
cool,
it.
you call it
That's
St.
the cool
Bonnie's.
guy, St. Bonnie's. Here to tell us more about the menu, which looks
Unbelievable.
incredible, by the way, is Molly Crinhop herself. What a story, Molly. It's, first of all, a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
I've heard a lot about your restaurant.
Thank you.
In St. Bonnie's. The menu is exquisite. It's just different. It's
different all the time.
It's elevated food. Can you tell us a little bit about what the restaurant's about and how you came into it?
Yep. So I sold wine for a living, and I heard about this cute little place in St. Bonnie. Never been there, didn't know anything about it.
Really?
Drove up, met the owner, Debbie, and talked about wine. Ended up selling her wine. 6 months later, she wanted out, and I wanted in, and
So, but
That's
okay,
the
so
story.
you're selling wine, and all of a sudden now you're a restaurant owner.
I'm a chef by trade.
Okay, so that makes
Right.
sense. So
Yep.
you wanted to get back in
Worked
the
at
game.
Lucia's and the Bellevue, the original Bellevue.
You've been around.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
you've been around.
Yep.
So you needed your passion restored.
Yeah, my food is French inspired, but also seasonally influenced. We are 100% farm to table because through COVID and just my background, I saw a lot of farmers struggle. So I
Yes.
wanted to bring that back to life for real. So
Right.
like if we run out of bison, I wait for them to deliver it to me. So we don't sacrifice quality at Molly's. We're elevated, including our wine. So I just brought, we get our fish from Alaska, for the most part from Citizen Salmon, who's a good friend of mine. We do charcuterie boards, which I brought one to share with you guys.
I know, look at that.
The wine list, we have our off-sale license, but we like to eat better,
Eat better, drink better, be better.
be better. Yep.
That's your motto?
It is because if you care about what's on your plate, you should care about what's in your glass.
We're family.
Correct, right. And we also support local. So I brought, we use Peace Coffee.
Oh, cool.
The
Yeah.
owner of Sift Bakery, Molly, we use her gluten-free bread, which is amazing. Local syrup, Crooked Water Spirits, J. Henry Spirits. So
All the good stuff.
Yep. And I made for you my bison meatloaf.
You had me at meatloaf. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of meatloaf. So is Bobby. He said, you can't try it because it's mine.
So it's not your
meatloaf's good.
mama's.
No, it's not my mama's.
not your mama's.
I don't know why I love meatloaf so much. I didn't have it much as a
Meatloaf
kid.
is great. Really?
Anytime it's on a restaurant, I
Love
order it.
meatloaf.
I love meatloaf, but
Love
this is
meatloaf.
different. What's this one now?
So it's bison meatloaf.
Okay, so bison.
Yep. And it's got wild mushrooms, cipollini onions, squash puree, butternut squash puree is tucked under there, and then
Cherry?
Pinot Noir cherry glaze instead, not ketchup. Ketchup is not in my.
No.
So pedestrian.
What is this one?
That
You got
is
Pinot Noir cherry
miso
glaze,
glazed grass fed short rib.
grass-fed short rib.
Yep, from
And you
Peterson
Is
Farm.
this hot?
Yeah. Not like burn your
warm.
face hot.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's warm.
perfect.
And then underneath is scallion ginger mashed potatoes, ginger glaze
Scallion
here. So
ginger.
it's Asian influenced for the winter.
And
Asian
Peterson
service.
Farms is in Cannon Falls.
Yum.
Osceola.
Oh, there's a Peterson Farm in Cannon Falls too, because that's where I
Yeah.
got my turkey from at Thanksgiving. I'm
Very
sorry.
good.
And
Oh,
every
there's
time
no
you go in there,
There's two Petersons in Minnesota.
Oh my gosh.
right, Molly's there every time. Sometimes she's doing dishes, sometimes she's cooking.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I'm
that's so
shoveling.
good.
Sometimes you're shoveling.
Yeah.
And
Well-
you know what's happening in that area now. In the hood.
We
St.
do
Bonnie's, yeah.
wine
It's getting bigger.
dinners. We have a jingle bar. We
Cool.
created a jingle bar this year.
Nice.
I do a burger of the month, which has been huge, a huge hit. So my burger this month is a charcuterie board had a burger, baby. So it's
Whoa,
Jolly
hold on a second, hold on a second.
Molly.
Wait a second. What does that mean? You
It
just
is-
intrigued me. What does that mean?
double cheese, Fontina aged cheddar, prosciutto.
Arugula.
That's what I told you I'm making. You put fontina and prosciutto on a burger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're
So
talking.
you've got a thing with fish coming up, right?
7 fishes,
Seven
7
fishes.
lashes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost sold out, but we might do a second one because it's been
It's on
extremely
Thursday,
popular.
January 8th from 6 to 8.
For non-participating non-Italians, that reference that in The Bear, right? Seven Fishes is a
Seven
classic
Fishes.
Christmas
Yeah.
meal. It's very
We're
hard
doing
to
it
make.
post the holidays because the holidays are just crazy. I can't believe Christmas is already next week. It's paired with beautiful wine, and it's actually 8 courses because you have to have desserts.
You have to.
You have to have dessert.
I love
I
the
am
fact
coming
that you
out tomorrow.
that you were a wine vendor, that you were a
Yep.
distributor, so you'd have that down.
So I used to
and
work
you
for
happen to
the-
be a chef,
I
so
used
you're
to
like,
work
I
for
could
the
do.
fish guys.
And
I've
you were the
done
fish.
A lot of things.
Well,
Yeah.
you did you went vertical on it.
Yep.
You
I
did
have
it all
never
yourself.
had a bad anything at your restaurant.
Thank you, Bobby.
And you've
Never.
been there, I bet, a bunch.
Okay.
And it's in St. Bonnie, and a lot of people don't know where we are. So
Well,
it's-
St. Bonnie,
Well-
if they don't know where they are, they're living in a cave. That's the best
well,
little
it
town
was
ever.
the trail,
Yep.
and it used to be just like there was always bicycles in front of this little cafeteria.
It was called the Bistro.
Right.
I used to
and
go there.
St. Bonnie Bistro off the trail, and then Molly took it over, and it's a whole nother
I know right
animal.
where you are.
Yeah.
Right
That's
where the
where I am.
pedestrian trail goes across
Yep.
Highway 7
That's
or
it.
Highway 5.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on the start. This food's absolutely wonderful.
Our
So
bar
good.
Too
top
bad you
is
can't
a
get any.
reclaimed bowling alley because I am a bowler.
Well, wouldn't you know? Really? It's like the wood with like the wax?
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Okay, that's
Yep,
cool.
yep.
That's
Look at all
unique,
the
to say the
events.
least.
They're all on the website.
You can find Molly's on Kennedy Memorial Drive. It's in St. Bonnie, St. Boniface. They have lots of events coming up as we talked
wait.
about.
Get a reservation.
We'll have those listed for you at care11.com. We'll be right
Yeah,
back.
that was the only problem.